Hi there, how is it going? In this session, we are going to cover simple past tense. After explaining the lesson, then we will have some exercises. Are you ready? Let's get started. What is and when do we use simple past tense? We use the simple past tense to refer to actions or events that happened in the past and are finished and completed. For example, I ate an apple. This sentence means, I finished eating an apple, or I did not eat it anymore. Here is another example. Mr. Manlang was my English teacher. The meaning of this sentence is, Mr. Manlang was my English teacher sometime in the past. Example, when I was in college. But now he is not my English teacher. Simple past uses. Specifically, simple past tense is used to indicate or talk about 1. Completed action in the past. 2. A series of completed actions. 3. Duration in the past. 4. Habits in the past. 5. Past facts or generalizations. Let's see them one by one. Use 1. To talk or indicate completed action in the past. Use the simple past to express the idea that an action started and finished at a specific time in the past. Sometimes, the speaker may not actually mention the specific time, but they do have one specific time in mind. Examples. I saw a movie yesterday. I didn't see a play yesterday. Last year, I traveled to Japan. All these 3 sentences indicate that the activities had done or completed in the past. Use 2. To talk or indicate a series of completed actions. We use the simple past to list a series of completed actions in the past. These actions happen first, second, third, fourth, and so on. Examples. I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim. He arrived from the airport at 8 o'clock, checked into the hotel at 9 o'clock, and met the others at 10 o'clock. Did you add flour, pour in the milk, and then add the eggs? As you see the colorful words in each sentence, they show the series of activities or actions. Use 3. To talk or indicate duration in the past. The simple past can be used with a duration which starts and stops in the past. A duration is a longer action often indicated by expressions such as for 2 years, for 5 minutes, all day, all year, etc. Examples. I lived in Brazil for 2 years. Shauna studied Japanese for 5 years. They sat at the beach all day. The adverbs of time used in the examples, such as for 2 years in the first sentence, for 5 years in the second sentence, and all day in the third sentence, indicate the duration of the activities in the past. Use 4. To talk or indicate habits in the past. The simple past can also be used to describe a habit which stopped in the past. It can have the same meaning as used to. To make it clear that we are talking about a habit, we often add expressions such as always, often, usually, never, when I was, etc. Examples. I studied French when I was a child. He often played the violin when he was 10. She usually helped her mother in the kitchen when she was a student. These 3 sentences indicate habits in the past. It means this activity has stopped or are not done for now. Use 5. To talk or indicate past facts or generalizations. The simple past can also be used to describe past facts or generalizations which are no longer true. As in use 4 above, this use of the simple past is quite similar to the expression used to. Examples. She was shy as a child, but now she is very outgoing. He didn't like tomatoes before. People paid much more to make cell phone calls in the past. These 3 examples were only happened in the past, while for the present or now they are no longer true. As we have already discussed what and when to use simple past. Now let's continue dealing with the rule or formula of simple past tense. Ulrich. To understand simple past tense rule or formula, let's see these 2 sentences. 1. We jumped over the fence. 2. She was an artist. In the first sentence, it uses verb to, that is, jumped. while in the second sentence, it uses to be, that is, was. So based on this, we can conclude that there are two formulas of simple past. One is when it uses verb to, and two, when it uses to be. Let's clarify one by one. Rule 1. The formula of simple past tense, if it uses verb to. When simple past uses verb to. So the formula for positive sentences, subject, plus, verb to, plus, blank, or the rest of the sentence. As the example, we jumped over the fence. In this sentence, the subject is we. The verb to is jumped, while, over the fence, is additional information, or let's just say, it is the rest of the sentence. If we want to make this sentence into negative form, then the formula is subject, plus, did not, plus, verb 1, plus, the rest of the sentence. For example, we did not jump over the fence. Here, the subject is we. To make the sentence negative, then we use did not, while over the fence is just the rest of the sentence. And what about if we want to make simple past tense in the form of interrogative? Here is its formula. Did, plus, subject, plus, verb 1, plus, the rest of the sentence and signed by question mark. For example, did they jump over the fence? In this sentence, the subject is they. Jump is verb 1. And again, over the fence is just additional information, or the rest of the sentence. Alright, now let's continue to rule 2. That is, if the sentence uses be. Here you have to know, be, that is used in simple past is between was or were. So the formula for positive sentences, subject, plus, was, or were, plus, blank, or the rest of the sentence. For example, she was an artist. In this sentence, the subject is she. Then to indicate that the sentence is simple past tense, we use was, while an artist is the rest of the sentence. If we want to make this sentence in the negative form, then the formula is subject, plus, was, or were, not, plus the rest of the sentence. For example, she was not an artist. While for the interrogative sentence, the formula is was, or were, plus, subject, plus, the rest of the sentence, then ended by question mark. For example, was she an artist? Note, bear in mind, in simple past tenses uses be. If the subject of the sentence is one of we, you, they, or plural noun, then use were. But if the subject of the sentence is one of I, he, she, it, or singular noun, then use was. Well, that is simple past tense. Now let's check your understanding by these exercises. Try to answer first, after that, you may check and compare your answer later in the key answer. Pause the video if you need some more time. Good luck. Write the simple past tense of these verbs on the blanks. 1. Take. 2. Walk. 3. Rain. 4. Shut. 5. Open. 6. Cry. 7. Tell. 8. Write. 9. Sit. 10. Read. 11. Close. 12. Cook. Fill in the blanks with the correct simple past tense of the verbs in parentheses. 1. She, blank, home alone. Go. 2. The wind, blank, throughout the night. Blow. 3. An apple, blank, on his head. Drop. 4. The princess's ball, blank, into the well. Roll. 5. A frog, blank, into the well and, blank, it back to her. Jump and bring. 6. Jack, blank, the highest grade in his English class. Get. 7. The party, blank, at 8 p.m., begin. 8. He, blank, has old car and, blank, a new one. Sell and buy. 9. Jack, blank, up the ladder carefully. Climb. 10. Who, blank, all the windows. Shut. Fill in the blanks with was or were. 1. Blank, the champions last year. 2. Where's James? He blank here just now. 3. Mom and dad blank on vacation last week. 4. The weather blank fine this morning. 5. There blank a lot of people at our party yesterday. 6. There blank a small lake here many years ago. 7. He blank sick yesterday. 8. Don't blame him. It blank my mistake. Key answer. Now you may check and compare your answer. 1. Take, took. 2. Walk, walked. 3. Rain, rained. 4. Shut, shut. 5. Open, opened. 6. Cry, cried. 7. Tell, told. 8. Write, wrote. 9. Sit, sit. 10. Read, read. 11. Close, closed. 12. Cook, cooked. Fill in the blanks with the correct simple past tense of the verbs in parentheses. 1. She went home alone. 2. The wind blew throughout the night. 3. An apple dropped on his head. 4. The princess's ball rolled into the well. 5. A frog jumped into the well and brought it back to her. 6. Jack got the highest grade in his English class. 7. The party began at 8 p.m. 8. He sold his old car and bought a new one. 9. Jack climbed up a ladder carefully. 10. Who shut all the windows? Fill in the blanks with was or were. 1. We were the champions last year. 2. Where's James? He was here just now. 3. Mom and dad were on vacation last week. 4. The weather was fine this morning. 5. There were a lot of people at our party yesterday. 6. There was a small lake here many years ago. 7. He was sick yesterday. 8. Don't blame him. It was my mistake. So that is simple past tense. Our next topic of discussion is past progressive or continuous tense. By the way, don't forget to support me by your subscribe if you haven't. Thanks and ta-ta.